Okay, so in this video we're going to go over the project number 2, public art project worksheet. So this will be due Sunday, July 4th before 11:30 p.m. and it's 15% of your overall grade, so take it seriously. For this project you will locate a piece of public art and then write a formal critique about it. So you'll have to pick one of the 3 theories of art criticism, which is in chapter 5 of our text. I suggest, reviewing chapter 5 will help you out a lot with this project. If you're not sure what public art is, there's a link here that you can follow and you can read up about that. And I strongly suggest you do that before starting this project. So definitely copy paste this into your browser window and just read about what public art is, so you have a better understanding of what we're talking about here. So make sure you find a piece of public art that is local to you and where you live. So almost every community has at least one piece of public art. A lot of times it will be a sculpture or a mural. Sometimes there's some other things out there that might be public art, but typically it will be sculptural or a mural. So definitely find one that's local to you. And if you don't remember or know what public art is, just follow this link or look it up online. Read up about it a little bit. So once you've located the piece of public art you want to write about, take a picture of it. Make sure to include yourself in it. You may need help from a friend for this. You can use, a tripod. You can use a timer. You can set it up against something. Your phone will work well for this. Or you can just have a friend help you, take the picture. And then also I would suggest that you go ahead and take extra pictures of the piece of art, some details and different angles, just to use these as references while you're writing your critique. Those will be more for you and not for me. I just want the one picture of you kind of proving that you were there in person at the piece of public art that you're doing your project on. So next you'll write that written critique on the work. These will be 3 paragraphs, at least 6 sentences in each paragraph. Definitely go into detail. You can do some outside research on your piece of public art as well. The internet, your library, the local art museum might have some information. So definitely some extra research is going to probably help you out with this project for sure. Even if you can't locate information about the work you found, you can still use it for this project. You just have to back up your ideas with evidence. Evidence will most likely take the form of visual characteristics of the artwork. Think of the features and the form of the work and what they might mean. Some interpretation is encouraged. Just do it wisely and explain why you think what you think. I have outlined what I'm looking for in each paragraph, and it kind of follows what we learned in chapter 5, but I wrote it out in a little bit more detail to clarify the process for you. So definitely reference chapter 5 for help with this. It's basically evaluating art is what we're doing, but we're just doing it on a piece of public art. So get the facts. This is probably the easiest one, title, date, subject, medium size, location, that kind of thing. Paragraph 2 is your analyzing paragraph. Talk about the parts of the work, how they fit together. Talk about the composition, list and explain the elements of art that are found in the work, the principles of design that are found in the work. Explain the artwork's context, the artist's input, determine the features of the art, and then decide what they mean and why the artist chose those features to convey, ideas, and what ideas is the artist trying to convey. Try to answer the question, why did the artist create it and what does it mean? Some interpretation will be necessary in this step. Just make sure you can back up your interpretation with some facts about the work. There may be some features present that support your interpretation. If so, list those. And also if there's a plaque or artist statement available for you to reference, or even information online, that's going to help you with this process as well. So paragraph number 3, this is your evaluation paragraph. So basically you're going to assess the quality or importance of the work in relation to a theory of art criticism, which will be, the 3 from the book: formal, contextual, and expressive. So you got to choose one of those and then use that one theory to write the entire third paragraph. You need to take some sort of stance on the work, express some sort of opinion, like, is this important? Or is this a quality piece of work? And then, back up that interpretation or opinion with facts. Remember, the formal technique is focused on whether work is innovative for its time. It has to do with the form of the work, the way it's made. It's purely visual aspects or techniques used rather than the meaning of the work. For the formal technique, you can write about how the work was innovative for its time. Maybe the artist was using a entirely new technique. If you choose the contextual theory, you'll have to write about why it's important for reflecting a certain time period, the context that it came out of, and then explain why you think that. If you pick the expressive theory, you can tell us how the work is successful expressing the unique individual feelings or emotions of the artist that created the work. So it's just one of those 3 techniques in the 3rd paragraph that you'll need to choose. And then don't forget to embed the image that you chose of your chosen artwork with you in front of it or next to it to kind of prove that you were there. So put that above the 3 paragraphs. And then just save it out as PDF or just give me a Word document for grade in Brightspace by the due date, which is July 4th. So hopefully this kind of explains the project. It's a little bit more straightforward than the last project, but let me know if you have any questions. You can always text me or email me. Just check out the syllabus for my contact information. Talk to you later.